land is more than property, it's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
In the American West, some properties are more than just land. They are legacies. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed across Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, specialize in marketing iconic Western properties, and their expertise is evident in the sale of the historic CK Ranch, spanning over 6,500 acres just south of Jackson, Wyoming. Trust the team that knows the land. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com is your home for Eastern Idaho youth, high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports coverage. For the latest news, results, and in-depth sports coverage, go to EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where Idaho State University sports happen.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, for game ball recipients, photo of the week voting, and other interactive sports coverage. And don't forget to follow along at EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where golden goals happen.
Good afternoon and welcome inside the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls for the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic with live coverage on SBI Media, exclusively available at EastIdahoSports.com. I'm Duke Dance, courtside here with you at the Mountain America Center as we go back to the girls' side of the bracket of this Tip-Off Classic. And our next game tipping off here is between Bishop Kelly and Kimberly. And that will begin here in just a few moments as the teams wrap up their pregame warm-ups between Bishop Kelly and Kimberly. The Kimberly Bulldogs out of Kimberly, Idaho, a school enrollment of 622. They're a 4A school in Idaho, while the Bishop Kelly Knights, an enrollment of 933, a 5A school in southern Idaho for Bishop Kelly. Head coach for the Knights, Derek McCormick. Head coach for the Bulldogs is Scott Plew. Our very own Amelia Kazare had a chance to catch up with both and get their thoughts on this opening round game of the tournament. Millie.
Yes, both coaches told me they were so excited for this opportunity to play this game today. Both said they want to see their teams execute and play the best that they possibly can. Coach Plew said that their girls just did a conference game yesterday, so he hopes that they have the same energy that they did yesterday. While Coach Derek McCormick also, he said that he just wants to see his team just play like they have practiced this whole year, and he just wants to see that come out into play. And yeah, we'll send it back to you.
Excellent. Thank you, Amelia Kazare. Thoughts from the two head coaches heading into this matchup again between Bishop Kelly and Kimberly. Winner of this matchup will play again tomorrow in the semifinals at 6:30 against either Hillcrest or Twin Falls. That game will tip off at 6:30 tonight. And that will take us to the end of the girls' bracket after the Hillcrest and Twin Falls game. But a great Title I Tip-Off Classic. And we continue here with the starting lineups. In fact, I may just send it over to the PA announcer and let him walk us through who the starters are for each team heading into this game. Again, it's the Bishop Kelly Knights and the Kimberly Bulldogs. Kimberly wearing the road blacks with the red trim, while Bishop Kelly is going to be in their home whites today. And here's the PA with the starting five.
Enthusiasm and energy fuel the excitement of this tournament, and we're thrilled to have you here. So cheer loud and proud, and be the positive influence that others will want to be like.
Yeah.
All right, at this time, we will introduce the starters for the visiting Kimberly Bulldogs. A junior, number 1, Taya Blue. A sophomore, number 5, Avery Baird. Another sophomore, number 12, Brooklyn Burway. A junior, number 32, Abby Osborne. And rounding up the field for the Bulldogs, a junior, number 33, Emma Chavez. The Bulldogs are coached by Scott Blue. And now the starting lineup for the Bishop Kelly Knights. A sophomore, number 2, Maya Glenn. A senior, number 20, Aubrey McCarthy. A junior, number 22, Chloe Wright. A junior, number 23, Reagan Williams. And rounding out the field for the Knights, number 33, a junior, Elena Stifler. The Knights are coached by Derek McCormick. Let's play some basketball.
There's your starting lineups today for the Bishop Kelly Knights and the Kimberly Bulldogs as we hit the bottom half of the bracket on the girls' side of the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Thank you so much for joining us with live video coverage provided by SVI Media, exclusively available at EastIdahoSports.com inside the beautiful Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls. It's been a great tournament so far. Lots of great competition, great games, and we'll see what this one does with Kimberly again in their black uniforms with Bishop Kelly in their home whites. Official will step center court, and we'll be underway here. Tip is won by Kimberly, and they'll get the first possession of the game for the Bulldogs. Quickly to the right side elbow. Spin down the lane, shot off the mark to the right side, missed by Addie Osborne, and a rebound, though, by Kimberly under the rim. They clear it back outside. Great ball movement again down low, and finishing it off is Brooklyn Verwey. So an extra chance possession for Kimberly. Results in a field goal, and they lead at 2-0 early on in the game. First touch of the game for Bishop Kelly's offense. They'll patiently work the outside, take a college length three that's left short, missed by McCarthy, rebounded by the Kimberly Bulldogs. Ball loose at half court, picked up by Bishop Kelly, and they'll have the ball right back after the steal. Clock near 7 minutes to go in the first period of the game. Knights work around the perimeter with Kimberly in the man-to-man defense. McCarthy drives in, blocked at the rim. Loose ball picked up in the corner. I think it was Blue with a big block. And the three ball after Bishop Kelly retains possession is no good. Rebounded by Kimberly. Bulldogs with a 2-0 lead and the ball. Dribble drive, kick out. Corner threes away. Off the mark and no good. Rebounded though by the Bulldogs. The putback is missed. Fight for the board, out of bounds. No, it's saved. Feet up the lane. Shot good. Lots of second chance opportunities. Verwey again takes advantage of it at the end, scoring 2 points. He has all four. 6:13 to go. 4-0. Kimberly spins and too strong off the high square. Loose ball rebound picked up by Kimberly. Bulldog basketball. Emma Chavez sets up the three left to Verwey, and that one's left short and out of bounds untouched. Goes to Bishop Kelly. So the Knights will have it. 5:54 to play in this first period. Still 4-0. Kimberly with the lead. Bishop Kelly with the basketball, and they lose it, but picked up into the corner. Knights continue to work around the outside. angle drive, shot fake, now up strong, no good. Contested shot again, but it was missed by Williams. Rebounded and back the other way come the Bulldogs. Hesitation, drive, Osborne kicks it out, now dumps it off behind her. Second attempt, no good. Strong rebound by Wright, who is fouled. Chloe Wright on the board, draws the whistle. First team foul given to Kimberly. Obviously the first personal as well. Avery Beard gets the whistle. Makes it 5:18 to go in the first period. Shot fake on the elbow and then missed it when she did put it up, was Wright, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Kimberly running the floor. Here's Taya Plew. Hands off up top, Osborne. Hesitates, drives the post, spins in the lane, strong move, rolls over the rim, but off the mark right side. Rebounded again, though, by the Bulldogs. Lots of offensive boards. Kick out three, good. Right now, Kimberly is making Bishop Kelly pay for it off the offensive rebounds. That one was a kick out to Avery Beard, and it's 7-0, Bulldogs on top. Knights trying to answer as they've been held scoreless through the first 3.5 minutes of the game. Shot clock at 20. Right up top, has a screen, pick and roll, but tipped and stolen away by the Bulldogs. Out in front in transition. One dribble under the rim, missed the layup. Rebounded again, though, by the Bulldogs. Reverse layup, that one's off the mark. Tough shot, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights, and it's Kimberly Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs inbound baseline. Blue up top, takes the three off the inbound, swished it. That's a splash of the net. The Bulldogs open the game on a 10-0 run. They've done it inside and outside, living off the offensive rebounds in this game so far against Bishop Kelly. As the Knights drive, lose the ball out of bounds, stays with the Knights. Kylie Chadwick subs in for Kimberly. Addie Osborne will have a seat with 3 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the opening quarter as an inbound three ball's off the mark. Rebounded by Chadwick, who just subs into the game. She gets a quick defensive board. Outlets to Blue across the half-court line. Defense rolls around her. She does a wild pass, kind of a flick over her head. Immediately looks at her coach and says, I know, probably don't do that again. Kimberly with the ball. They drive, kick out three. They need it. They don't get it. Ball tipped, ricocheted, and rebounded by the Bulldogs. Another board for Kimberly. Osborne collects that one. Hesitation drive, kick out corner, three balls away from Beard. No. This time the Knights get the rebound. They want to push it. Welp with it. Euro in the lane, no good. Got under the rim. Kimberly again with the rebound. Another one and done for Bishop Kelly. Step back, three, left wing, halfway down, but no good. Rebound pulled in by Reagan Williams. Bishop Kelly basketball. Under 3 minutes to go in the first period. High screen set. Defense follows. And miscommunication by the Knights. Pass went to the right. Teammate went the other way. Out of bounds into the bench. Turnover by Bishop Kelly as they are still scoreless in this one. They trail Kimberly 10-0. 2:47 remaining in the first period. Inside out movement, open three again, right side corner, short, no good. Another offensive rebound, but then tied up. Brooklyn Verway came down with the rebound, but then Lucia Welp tied her up for the jump ball, and that gives possession to Bishop Kelly. Big play for Lucia. Two minutes, 25 seconds to go. Triple drive. Picked up the loose ball, swatted and blocked by Plew. Bulldogs with the ball, want to run with it. Ball back to Plew, lob into the lane, through her hands and out of bounds. Chadwick couldn't quite hang on to it. Turns it over, goes back to the Bishop Kelly Knights with possession, 2:10 to go. Still opening period and still 10-0. Bishop Kelly looking for some offense here. Stifler into the game with the dribble. Hands off to Kloss. She'll put up a shot on the elbow. No good. Rebounded, though, by Bishop Kelly. Good offensive board that leads to a three from Welp. No good. Box out this time by Blue, and Kimberly has it. Blue then gets tied up again by Welp. That's her second time doing that. Arrow this time does favor the Bulldogs, and they'll keep it, but Welp does flip it. Inbound Chadwick. She wants to drive, bounces across the lane, spin, and cleared it back out. Verway, three, no. Loose ball, rebound pulled in by the Bulldogs, and then stolen away by the Knights. On the run in transition, shot good with the foul, and into the camera, and up and okay. Julia Berlocher putting Bishop Kelly on the board in style with the and one in transition. Stops the clock at 1:33 to go. Late first period and a chance for an and one from the 5'6" junior, Julia Berlocher. Good. Making a three-point play. Bishop Kelly on the board, trailing 10-3. 1:30 remaining in the first period. Ball movement down the court. Knights kick to the baseline. On the drive, no. Loose ball. This will be a jump ball call, and it will be possession for the Kimberly Bulldogs.
Go, find him.
1 minute, 15 seconds. Three missed by the Knights. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Another board for them. Verway drives, now flicks it over right to Plu. Her three's no good. Fight for the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights, they say. It's Bulldog basketball. Ashlyn Hammond subs into the game now for Kimberly. Chavez will sub out. It's going to be a foul on the inbound play. Stays with Bishop Kelly. Check that foul given to the Knights. So the ball will be Bulldog possession. 2 team fouls on Kimberly, 1 team foul on Bishop Kelly. Bulldogs with the basketball. Clock under a minute to go in the opening period. Feed to the right post. Back outside of the elbow. Jumpers up from there. Roll the inside rim and no good. Ball on the court. We'll have another jump. Stops the clock with 41.9 remaining in the first. Still 10-3. Possession arrow is going to favor Kimberly. They'll keep it on their end of the floor. This time the inbound up top to Blue. She'll run the half-court offense with 37 seconds and counting. Hesitation, good dribbling behind the back, and a kick up top to Chadwick. She has a screen. Defense follows it. Chadwick spins, finds herself open, takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Bishop Kelly. Trying to get another field goal at the end of the first period. They trailed by 7, 10-3. Clock down to 12 seconds. Here's Welp. Up top, bounce to the right elbow to Park. Kick outside of the corner. Clock at 6, 5. Nice spin in the lane, but too strong on the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Three-quarter court shot will be left short at the buzzer. And after the first period of play, the Kimberly Bulldogs have the lead over the Bishop Kelly Knights by a score of 10-3. Start of the second quarter is next, where we are live from the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic inside the Mountain America Center. Live coverage presented by SBI Media exclusively on EastIdahoSports.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Yeah. Welcome back to the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. I went to break a little too early. They actually called a foul on Bishop Kelly on the three-quarter court shot right before the buzzer. The shot was short, but they foul, and so the Bulldogs actually get 3 free throws during that commercial break and make all 3 of them. So instead of it being 10-3, it's 13-3. Let's take another 30-second break from the Mountain America Center, the Title I Tip-Off Classic.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. For continuing coverage of the tournament and all other local sports, be sure to join EastIdahoSports.com and join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, to join in on the conversation. EastIdahoSports.com, where first touchdowns in 6 years happen.
Start of the second period. SBI Media production, exclusively on East Idaho News and EastIdahoSports.com. We have the Kimberly Bulldogs against the Bishop Kelly Knights. So far, it's been all Kimberly. They score those 3 free throws during the break after the three-quarter court shot at the buzzer. That makes it 13-3. Kimberly on top, Bishop Kelly with the basketball. And the Knights trying to get some things to go here. They had the 1 field goal. It was a beauty. It was a dribble drive with a foul. That's where they get their 3 points and the made free throw, but they turn it over here. Stolen away by Plew. Then stolen away on the other end by the Knights. Glenn has the steal. That was actually Bat on the steal. Glenn with the ball now, and then just stolen away from her, and a foul on Bishop Kelly right after the steal. Lucia Welp will get the foul. First foul called of the period, so it will be the first team foul given to Bishop Kelly as the Kimberly Bulldogs back with possession. Taya Plew quickly bounces over to Verway. She's deep on the right. Back up top is Plew. Ball moving around the arc. Shot clock at 20 with the pass down to the right side post. Double team. Now it backs off to a single team. Shot no good, but another rebound. Put back no good, and this time 3 white jerseys for the Knights there to secure the board off of 2 misses. 7 minutes before halftime. Glenn works to Berloker, who missed the 3 on the right. Bulldogs on the rebound. Osborne with the board. Blue hesitates but can't drive. Looks for a screen. Defense rolls over the top of it. 6:40 as a dribble drive on the baseline is left short. No good. Ricocheted out of bounds off the rebound. Last touch by the Knights. Addie Osborne with the attempt. Kimberly Bulldogs will inbound again. Here's a deep 3 on the inbound. That's no good. Rebounded by Park, and Bishop Kelly has the ball. They work around the perimeter. Clock continues to tick at 6:18. Bishop Kelly takes a long 3 down the middle. No good. But a rebound, and the putback is no with a foul. We'll stop the clock at 6:10 and put Reagan Williams to the free throw line. She'll have 2 attempts. They get Addie Osborne on the foul, her first personal foul, and I believe the first team foul on Kimberly in the period. Free throw is good to make it 13-4. Melania Stifler back into the game for Bishop Kelly. One more free throw for Williams on the line. 13-5. Backcourt pressure being put on by the Knights. Kimberly breaks the pressure. Chavez bounces to the left, top of the key now. 3, no good. Another deep one. No, and missed it, but it's rebounded by Stifler. Bishop Kelly on the run, knocked out of bounds by the Knights. Taya Plew flew over to swat it out of bounds. Bishop Kelly will inbound again. Chavez in the circle. Left side wing deep. Ball knocked out of bounds, or actually last touch by Bishop Kelly. Another turnover by the Knights. Kimberly Bulldogs back with possession. Still 13-5, 5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining before halftime. Pass to Beard. She'll feed it into the corner. Verway goes baseline, sidesteps the defense. Beautiful move, but couldn't quite hit the shot. Beautiful sidestep. Shot didn't drop for her, though, and it's rebounded by the Knights. 5:20 to play. Second period. Still an 8-point difference. 13-5. Bishop Kelly goes 3 in the corner, no good. Airballed into the hands of Beard, who wants to run with it with a bounce pass to Blue. Pulls up the mid-range. Left side, no. She almost airballs it. Nope, it is called out of bounds. Teammate tried to save it, but Chavez couldn't get to it in time. Knight basketball. Clock is at 5:02 to play in this second period. Stifler across the half-court line. Bishop Kelly sets the half-court offense. Here's a nice dribble drive take, but the shot doesn't fall. Missed by Stifler. 4:40 and counting now. Kimberly trying to add to an 8-point lead as both offenses have gone stagnant here in the last couple of minutes. Now Kimberly puts up a shot on the right post, no good. Another offensive rebound stripped out of her hands on her way up and out of bounds. Will stay with the Bulldogs on their baseline. Been a number of minutes since either team has scored. Last points came from Bishop Kelly from the free throw line. Still 13-5. 4:24 remaining in the second quarter. Good inbound play into the paint. Shot fake. Now fade away. Couldn't crawl over the rim, but the rebound is there. No good on the putback. Loose ball pulled in by Stifler. Bishop Kelly basketball. They want to run. Down to the lane is Williams. Split the D. Off the glass. No, but fouled. Reagan Williams will go back to the free throw line, and she'll have a couple of attempts. Clock will stop at 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Looks like they give that foul to Brooklyn Verway, her first personal. Free throw is good. 2 team fouls credited to Kimberly. Shelby Hyder subs into the game for the Bulldogs. She'll take her spot up on the high post as the second free throw, no good, too strong. Fight for the rebound. Kimberly is going to pull it in with Chadwick. Outlets to Blue on the baseline, and she'll take it across half court as we reach the midway point in the period, and then the pass too high and over the head of Emma Chavez. Bishop Kelly still hanging around in this thing, just 13-6. It's a 7-point game. It was 13-3, I believe, to start the second period. So Kimberly has been held scoreless through the first 4+ minutes of this period. Bishop Kelly wants to drive. Lost it, collected, kick into the corner. Shot clock down to 16 seconds. The ball lost again out of bounds. Last touch by Bishop Kelly. No, saves it, but into the hands of Chadwick. So Kimberly basketball across the half court. Chavez with 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Blue patiently working the outside. Still lots of time. Cross-court pass to the right. Makes a move in the lane. Shot is up off the angle drive. No good. Offensive rebound, then stolen away. Knocked out of bounds, rather. Off of Bishop Kelly. This shot does reset the shot clock. It's now sitting at 33 seconds with 3 minutes and 7 seconds before halftime. Kimberly inbounds left side wing. Quickly back to Verway. 3 minutes remains before half. Feed to Blue, drives the post, puts it up and in. First points of the period for Kimberly. They extend the lead back to 9, 15-6. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the second period. Knight basketball. Here's Welp. Feeds to Stifler. One-on-one in the lane. Turn shot. No, a good move down the paint and count it with the foul. Beautiful move by Reagan Williams. shot fake and then lean into it for the 2 points. She'll have one attempt. That shot made it 15-8. This shot leaves it at 15-8. No good. And then a tie up on the basketball. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They give it to McCarty. It's her first personal. Second team foul on Bishop Kelly. 3 team fouls on Kimberly. 15-8. Pressure in the backcourt put on by the Knights. Bulldogs able to break it. Double team in the front court. Running away is Plu. Puts up a tough shot that was deflected. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Bishop Kelly, and then a foul on Kimberly. Shelby Hyder will get the whistle to stop the clock at 2:15. That is Hyder's first personal foul, 4th team foul on Kimberly. So Bishop Kelly in the bonus on the next foul. 2:08 to go before halftime. 3 ball is no good by Bat. Fight for the rebound, volleyball for it. Pulled in by Bishop Kelly, feed it up the post and out of bounds. Off the feet of Williams on the pass. Goes back to the Kimberly Bulldogs. Inbounding will be Chavez. She'll do so against a full court press. Double team on the baseline. Quickly back to Chavez. Dribbles away from the pressure, but then stolen away from behind. Bishop Kelly with the basketball. McCarty tried to lead her teammate, but did too much. Stifler couldn't catch up to it. Too much of a lead. Bishop Kelly turns it back over. 1:52 to play in the second period. 15-8 still on the scoreboard. Kimberly on top. Double team in the corner. Tough spot to be in, and that forces a timeout call from Coach Plu with her player double team trapped in the corner. 1:48 to play in the second period, a full timeout. So we'll take it as well, with the score sitting at 15 for the Kimberly Bulldogs, 8 for the Bishop Kelly Knights, where we are live at the Mountain America Center, the Mountain America Credit Union Center, with the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic with SBI Media exclusively on the EastIdahoSports.com.
Enjoy 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Winter snowmobiling, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. Spring and summer fishing, hiking, and kayaking. Fall hunting and camping. Bring your clubs and spend an afternoon at Valley View Golf Course. Visit the world's largest intermittent spring. Walk underneath the world's largest elk antler arch. Come play in our backyard with 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
A few seconds remain in the second period of this one between the Bishop Kelly Knights and the Kimberly Bulldogs. 1:48 before halftime. Coming out of the Kimberly timeout, it will be Bulldog basketball. They'll be inbounding on the far sideline with Shelby Hyder inbounding. Quickly go to the right side corner. Dribbled in the lane, stop at the post, kick back outside. And nothing there. Lost the dribble. Bodies go down to get it. We'll have a jump ball call, and Bishop Kelly will have possession. Nope, sorry. Possession arrow favors Kimberly. So the Bulldogs have it. Collecting it as Verway on the inbound. Little stumble, but she'll smile it off and pass it away to Plu. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1:24 to go. Down to 7 and 6. Bulldogs need to make a move. 3, 2, and lost track of the shot clock. They do get the shot off in time, but no, they don't. The official says shot clock violation. Couldn't quite get it off in time. With 1:15 remaining, the Bulldogs turn it over, and Bishop Kelly tries to dig into a 7-point deficit, down 15-8 towards the end of the first half. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Great angle drive, but too strong, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And this time the Bulldogs get the defensive board. Plu wants to run, feeds it out in front to Verway. She'll step back, clock down to 55 seconds with a 3, rattled in, and good for Shelby Hyder. Bishop Kelly wants to drive after the made 3. Now here's a turnaround jumper on the post, no good, missed by Berlocher. And now Kimberly runs the floor. Tough shot, good with a foul. Back to the backboard on the layup. Verway drops it in and goes to the line for the and 1. 38 seconds remaining, and that's now the largest lead. Largest lead of the game, 19-8. with a free throw to go. Free throw is good to make it a three-point play. 20-8. Kimberly on top. They were held scoreless through a little over half of this second period. They've come alive here late. Just about head into the locker room as Bishop Kelly goes down low in the lane. Good pass, no shot, or no good on the shot, but a foul. That stops the clock at 24.9 seconds. Reagan Williams will go to the free throw line and have 2 attempts. First one is good. 20-9. One more to go for Williams. Got them both. 10-point game. No shot clock, and Bishop Kelly goes full court press. Knight's able to break it. Pass down to the right side to Beard, and it's knocked around and out of bounds off of Bishop Kelly. Kimberly will inbound with 16.7 seconds on the clock. Beard will trigger it in up top to Blue. Clock is rolling at 13. Blue takes a deep three. Got it! Well beyond the arc. 23-10. Bishop Kelly gets a three off at the buzzer, but too strong and no good. And the deep three ball falls for the Kimberly Bulldogs right before halftime. And that will send us into our halftime show with the Kimberly Bulldogs at 23 and the Bishop Kelly Knights at 10. We'll take a 2-minute break and return after this for more live coverage of the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic from the Mountain America Credit Union Center in Idaho Falls. Live coverage provided by SBI Media exclusively at EastIdahoSports.com.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Did you know that EastIdahoSports.com has a live scoreboard with all your local high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports scores reported daily? Just go to the top of any EastIdahoSports.com page for the latest. And if you don't see the score you're looking for, click the All Scores button for an expanded view. EastIdahoSports.com, where back-to-back state championships happen.
Afton, Wyoming boasts some of the best winter snowmobiling conditions in the United States. With terrain for both the experienced and beginner rider, the backcountry surrounding Afton has something for everyone. Stay warm and comfortable in Afton's fantastic lodging options and choose from a variety of dining establishments. Heading to Togety or Jackson? Be sure to take at least one day to experience the snow in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
At TitleOne, we're more than a title and escrow company. It starts with respect, and we pass it on.
Because humility makes us better teammates.
We stay hungry on and off the field.
And healthy in mind and body. With integrity at every step.
And community in our heart.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
TitleOne Tip-Off Classic and the Silver Star halftime show. Discover more about Silver Star internet plans and how they can keep you connected at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. Proud to sponsor half coverage with the video broadcast provided by SBI Media exclusively on EastIdahoSports.com. This game between the Kimberly Bulldogs and the Bishop Kelly Knights, where Kimberly has the lead at the half, 23-10. Is your current halftime score. Winner of this game is going to play either Hillcrest or Twin Falls. Those two get together on this same court at 6:30 this evening. And winner of this one plays the winner of that one in the semifinals at 6:30 tomorrow evening. Loser will drop into the consolation to play the loser of the other at 12:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Over on the boys' side of the bracket, been through half of the bracket there. The first game on the boys' side was a fantastic game between Sandpoint and Shelley. Sandpoint holding off Shelley at the buzzer. 51-50 was the final there. And so Sandpoint into the semis against Star Valley, who looked fantastic against Coeur d'Alene, defeating the Vikings 62-32. So the team from Wyoming in this tournament, the Star Valley Braves, take on Sandpoint in the semifinals on the boys' side of the bracket at 5 p.m. tomorrow, while Shelley and Coeur d'Alene will take on each other in the consolation at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Two more boys' games to go after this one. The game after this one will be Boise against Century. That one's scheduled to tip off at 5 o'clock. And then Hillcrest against Valley View tonight at 8 p.m. That's a look at what has happened and what is coming up for the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, a unique tournament that offers each team to play for their local community in a unique way with local charities and nonprofits that they select from their own community, and then they play for them. The more games they win, the more money they earn for their charity. A great concept. We'll tell you who Kimberly and Bishop Kelly are playing for this weekend when we come back to the Silver Star halftime show live from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, produced by SBI Media, exclusive on EastIdahoSports.com.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
In the American West, some properties are more than just land. They are legacies. Austin Callison and Andy Neild, licensed across Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, specialize in marketing iconic Western properties, and their expertise is evident in the sale of the historic CK Ranch, spanning over 6,500 acres just south of Jackson, Wyoming. Trust the team that knows the land. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com is your home for Eastern Idaho youth, high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports coverage. For the latest news, results, and in-depth sports coverage, go to EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where Idaho State University sports happen.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
You already get it? Just like 30 seconds. What's that? Yeah. Back at the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls, the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, and a really cool opportunity for each of these programs to play for their local charities that they select to play for in their own communities. Each school comes into this tournament having selected a charity or a nonprofit to play for. The Bishop Kelly Knights, this weekend they play for the St. Luke's Children's Cancer Institute. Each year, St. Luke's Cancer Institute cares for more than 200 new pediatric patients from infants to young adults. They work closely with families to offer guidance, education, and reassurance, so you know what to expect and how to navigate the journey of caring for a child with a serious illness. Visit stlukesonline.org to learn more and to make your donation at stlukesonline.org. That's who the Bishop Kelly Knights are playing for in this game today. On the other side, the Kimberly Bulldogs play for the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley. The mission of the Boys and Girls Club is to enable all young people, especially those who need us the most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. In 2024, the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley served over 4,739 youth, 119,000 meals to kids in their clubs, and staff mentors received over 140 hours of training. 83 cents of every dollar is invested directly into the kids that attend the Boys and Girls Club. Learn more and donate by visiting bgcmv.com. bgcmv.com. The Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley. That's the charity that is being supported in this tournament by the Kimberly Bulldogs. Kimberly back out of the locker room. Bishop Kelly coming out of the locker room as well, as we just about get ready to start off the second half of play in our Silver Star halftime show with Kimberly ahead 23-10. We do have Jack Esplin courtside. He had the chance to catch up with both coaches, Derek McCormick of Bishop Kelly and Scott Plew of Kimberly, and get their thoughts on the first half. Jack.
Yeah, Coach Plew, I talked to him, and he was just talking about how his team just needs to continue to move around, right? Don't stand around, get downhill and attack the basket and really work on that help side defense as well. And then got to talk with Bishop McCormick, or Coach McCormick as well from Bishop Kelly. And his team, he really just said the main thing is to score points, make shots, convert on the easy baskets. He emphasized the free throws they have, really just converting on those easy baskets.
Thank you. That's Jack Esplin with the halftime report and the thoughts from the first half from both coaches of Bishop Kelly and the Kimberly Bulldogs. That's going to wrap up our Silver Star halftime show. In a world where staying connected matters more than ever, Silver Star ensures you never miss a moment with your loved ones. Their reliable and high-speed internet service lets you video chat with family, play games with friends, and share life special moments, all from the comfort of your home. Experience seamless connectivity and exceptional service with Silver Star. Learn more at silverstar.com. That will conclude halftime coverage. We'll head into the third period here with the Kimberly Bulldogs in black and the Bishop Kelly Knights in white. Bishop Kelly will get first possession, trailing Kimberly by a score of 23-10 as we open up this second half of play. Ball will inbound to Stifler of the Knights. Quickly finds Glenn. Now to the right side. Glenn step back. A three. It was actually taken by Stifler, who missed it. Rebounded, though, by Kimberly, and then a quick travel call after the rebound. So it goes right back to Bishop Kelly. 7:46 still remaining early on in this third period. Knights inbound up top. Good aggressive drive down the left post. And a nice shot. Aubrey McCarthy drops that one in to make it 23-12. Cuts the lead down to 11. 7:30 to go in the third period. Kimberly. Beard has it, hesitates, drives and goes to Plew. She'll pull up the jumper outside the key. No good. Into the hands of Williams. Bishop Kelly with the rebound. They quickly go left side to right. Off the post, can't get up the shot. Works over to Stifler. Stifler back to right. In the lane, hook shots up and good. It was actually Reagan Williams, rather, who scores that one. And a good start to the second half by Bishop Kelly, as they have cut the lead back down to single digits, 23-14. Three ball from Kimberly is missed in the right side corner. Loose ball out of bounds, off of Kimberly. So it's Bishop Kelly Knights. The Bulldogs turn it over off the miss. Knights get a defensive stop. And a big opportunity for Bishop Kelly after being down big at the half. They've already cut it down to single digits, down to 9. See if they can make it a true 3-possession game with a long three. That's short, no good, but a rebound and a score for Reagan Williams. And Bishop Kelly not looking like the same team we saw in the first half. They've come out on a run. They still trail, but now 23-16. Kimberly breaks the pressure at half court. Three in the corner. No good. Off the side rim. Rebounded, and the putback, though, ends the run. Addie Osborne, the board and a bucket. Lead back to 9. 25-16 as the offenses get more into it now. 2 minutes into the third period. Ball stripped away and picked up. The loose ball picked up by Kimberly. Osborne will get the steal. Blue across half court. Bulldogs will try and make it a two-possession lead again. Spin down the lane. Shot on the left behind the backboard and no good. It's going to stay with Kimberly. It was deflected out of bounds. Officials are conferring. Just a quick sub here. Is going to sub out. Chadwick subs in for Kimberly. Bulldog basketball. Inbound up top to Blue. Miscommunication and thrown away. Blue tried to pass it into the corner. Teammate went baseline, and the ball goes into the bleachers. Bishop Kelly basketball, 25-16, 5 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the third period. No pressure in the backcourt whatsoever by Kimberly right now. They still have the lead, 25-16. Bishop Kelly has been outscoring them up to this point, though, in the third period. Knights with the basketball around the outside. Good pass to the left post. Double team on defense, though, and a foul on Bishop Kelly. Or sorry, a foul on Kimberly. Chavez will be given the foul. Inbound to the lane. One dribble shot rolled over the rim. Good touch again for Reagan Williams. She's off to a great start here in this second half. And then a turnover on Kimberly. Tough pass, lost out of bounds. It's 25-18, all the momentum for the Bishop Kelly Knights right now. Clock down to 5:13. Whistle will go against Kimberly. Blocking call. Verway will get the whistle. It's our second personal foul. 2 team fouls on Kimberly in this third period. No team fouls have been given to Bishop Kelly. It is Knight basketball. Inbounding is Stifler. Nice bounce pass in the lane. Good with the foul. Beautiful inbound play. Maya Glenn cutting right down the middle of the lane. They find her. She connects with the whistle, and we're suddenly at a 5-point game. 25-20. 5:06 to go in this third period. Glenn the and one shot. No good. Rebounded by Kimberly. The foul was given to Chavez, her third personal. 3 team fouls. Here's a 3 in the corner. Rattled it in. Emma Chavez. Much needed points for the Bulldogs after Bishop Kelly cut it down to a 5-point game. Back up to 8 now. 28-20. Good dribble drive. Take down the post. Split the defense. Shot no good. Mid-range jumper for 2. No good. Loose ball. Picked up by Bishop Kelly. Driving down and stolen away. Double team on the baseline and a timeout taken by Coach Blue to make sure he keeps possession. This is a full timeout. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remains in the third quarter. Kimberly still with the lead, 28-20 over Bishop Kelly in the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. We'll take a 30-second break and return after this timeout. Produced by SBI Media exclusively on EastIdahoSports.com.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, for game ball recipients, photo of the week voting, and other interactive sports coverage. And don't forget to follow along at EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where golden goals happen.
Back at the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Bishop Kelly has come out much better in this third period, and they made it a game. They pulled within 5 before the Kimberly Bulldogs hit a 3-pointer in the corner to push the lead back to 8. But right now it's 28-20. The Bulldogs have really battled back here in the third period so far. 4.5 still to go in the third period. Coming out of the Kimberly timeout. 3 timeouts remain for the Bulldogs. Bishop Kelly has all 5 of their timeouts still at their disposal. Pressure in the backcourt now by the Knights. And a pass is knocked out of bounds. Beryl Oker knocks it out. Hyder will inbound for Kimberly at the half court. Verway runs the half court offense. Rolls under a screen. Great job splitting the defense. Shot was halfway down but didn't fall. Rebound comes down to Bishop Kelly. McCarthy for the board. McCarthy, right side, and will be fouled. It will be on the shot. So it'll be, no, official says not on the shot. So it'll be on the baseline. 4:06 to go. Here's a three on the inbound. Too strong, no good. Backside rebound, no, and another foul. This one will definitely be on the shot. Reagan Williams has played so good in the paint here in the third period. A couple rebounds just like that, a few good shots. This time she goes to the free throw line with the clock stopped at 4:01. And number 23, Williams, will knock down the first of two attempts. Foul was given to Chadwick, her second personal 15 foul. So Bishop Kelly in the bonus for 4 minutes remaining in the third period. Williams' second free throw is good. Back to a 6-point game. 28-22. Bishop Kelly keeps the pressure on in the backcourt. Kimberly still behind the timeline, running out of time, and they just get it across. No, but it is a 10-second violation. It's barely a 10-second. So the official explaining, even though the ball crossed the half-court line, it doesn't count until the player touches it in the front court. And so even though the ball crossed until it reached her teammate, the 10-second violation had already occurred. So that's a turnover on Kimberly. Bishop Kelly has the ball stolen away from them this time. Now Blue wants to run, still shot, no, but a foul. With right hand on the left side of the rim, couldn't quite get it to fall, but does go to the line. So with 3:36 to play in the third period, it's a 6-point lead for Kimberly, and to the free throw line is the 6-foot junior, Taya Plu. Good on the front end. Extends the lead back to 7, 29-22, 3:36 remaining in the third period. They give that foul to McCarthy, her second personal first team. Free throw short. Rebounded, though, by the Bulldogs. Turnaround shot, no good. And this is going to be a foul against Kimberly on the rebound. Reagan Williams had position. She gets knocked down to the court. They get Plu on the foul. That's her first personal, but in the bonus is Bishop Kelly. So that puts Reagan Williams back to the free throw line. 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the third period. And Bishop Kelly will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. First attempt is off the mark and no good. Remains 29-22. Second attempt, rolls around and drops. 6-point game, 29-23. Stolen on the inbound. Good off the steal. Berloger, 4-point game. Another steal and another score. Glenn, a steal and score. Another steal for 3 in the lead. Short, no good. Chadwick, and a timeout taken by Coach Plu of Kimberly as he saw the lead completely evaporate. Back-to-back steals and scores, and then almost another one, and we're down to a 2-point game just like that. The Kimberly Bulldogs 29, the Bishop Kelly Knights at 27. And Bishop Kelly really struggled to score in the early goings of the game in the first period. Held to just 3 points, if I remember right, through the first period. But they have come out of the locker room on fire and have made it a game again. They've battled back, and I believe they've outscored, if I'm remembering the halftime score correctly, they've outscored Kimberly 17-9. It is Kimberly basketball. Still holding on to the lead, though, is Kimberly. Half-court pressure. Bulldogs able to break it. Corner three, no good. Rebounded again by Williams. Almost gets tied up. And Reagan's been a big part of this comeback. Another big rebound. Stifler goes to Williams. Puts the D. Too strong, but a foul. That will be 2 shots from the charity stripe and a chance for Williams to tie the game at the line. 29-27, Bishop Kelly to the stripe. Reagan Williams will take these 2 shots. First is good. Lead down to 1. Missed the second. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball is going to be a foul on Bishop Kelly. So the Bulldogs get the ball back and still have the lead. 29-28, down to 1 point. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remains in the third period. The Knights remain in a full court press. And it's knocked out of bounds off of Bishop Kelly. Lauren Park there to knock it out on the baseline. Knights remain in the full court press. Inbounding is Chadwick. Goes to the corner, quickly back to Chadwick, and a screen, no call as bodies hit the deck. Kimberly runs, 3-ball, no good. Rebounded again by Bishop Kelly. Stifler on the board. She goes out in front, and the ball almost stolen by Blue. She loses it behind her back and out of bounds. 2 minutes, 31 seconds remain in this third period. Again, Bishop Kelly's in the bonus. Kimberly hitting 5 fouls and a timeout taken by the Knights. Coach McCormick will call this one. 30-second timeout, 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the third period, 29-28. Take this opportunity to once again remind you of the charities that these two teams are playing for. The Kimberly Bulldogs representing the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley this weekend, where 83 cents of every dollar is invested directly into the kids that attend the Boys and Girls Club. You can scan that QR code on your screen. Learn more by visiting bgcmv.com, bgcmv.com. Kimberly Bulldogs playing for the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley this weekend. While the Bishop Kelly Knights, they play for the St. Luke's Children's Cancer Institute. I'll tell you more about them here in just a few moments as the two teams have broken huddles and back out on the court after the timeout. Bishop Kelly calls their first timeout. They have 4 remaining and the basketball. Haven't held the lead at all this game, but they're down by 1 with the ball. 2:15 to go in the third period. Knights kick out. Long, deep 3 off the front rim, no good. Loose ball rebound, fought for and won by Kimberly. Bulldog basketball. Blue works right. 3 balls away. Off the square and in from above the right side corner. Usually can't do that if you try it. But it drops, and it's 32-28. A minute 47 to go. Kimberly still holds on to the lead after a big 3-pointer. 4-point advantage. Bishop Kelly now facing a 2-possession deficit again. Ball stolen away on the deck. Bodies go down to get it. Bishop Kelly comes out of the scrum with it. Able to find Stifler. She has it outside. Back to the right side to Williams. Good footwork. Missed it off the square. And the rebound to the Bulldogs. Kimberly basketball. Beard out front. Blue. Stop. Shot. Elbow. Halfway down, but no good. Fight for the rebound, and Bishop Kelly has it. Guess who? Reagan Williams. Been a rebounding machine in this third period. Still a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. 32-28. Drive. Left-hand shot. No. Missed by Stifler. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Here comes Beard. She finds an open lane. Nobody stepped in front of the ball. Miscommunication and a breakdown on defense. Beard makes them pay. And now a breakdown on the other side. Beating the defense back was Bearloker. Nobody there to cover her. And we exchanged 2-point layups. 34-30. Bishop Kelly trailing. Kimberly with the ball. We have a whistle to stop the clock at 38 seconds. They give the foul to Kimberly's Addie Osborne. That's her first personal, third team. No, it was a Bishop Kelly foul. I apologize. Reagan Williams gets the foul. Her first personal. Third team for Bishop Kelly. Kimberly with the basketball on the baseline. Inbound. Kick back outside. Here's Hyder. Hands off to Blue. Looks for a screen. Steps back. Clock down to 28 seconds. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Still on the outside. Blue takes a deep 3. No good. Airballed it. Rebounded by Bishop Kelly. And the Knights have it down the stretch late in the third. Split the D. Tough shot. No, but a foul. Stops the clock at 10.4. To the free throw line is Lucia Welp. Foul was given to Avery Beard, her second personal, as the free throw is good. And we're down to a 3-point game. Bishop Kelly's pulled to as close as within one, but they haven't been able to lead all game. But it was a much bigger deficit at half, and they've come back here in the third period as the second free throw, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Kimberly and then tied up with the foul. We'll get the shooter reaching in. That's Welp trying to get the rebound. Fourth team foul with just 8 seconds remaining in the third. Bishop Kelly pressure at half court. Kimberly across the timeline at 3. 2 in trouble. 3 at the buzzer. It's away in time and it's good. Avery Beard from distance. Got it away just in time and extends the lead back to 6. 37-31. Kimberly keeps the lead over Bishop Kelly. Fourth quarter on the way next from the TitleOne Tip-Off. SBI Media coverage exclusively on EastIdahoSports.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
They'll shake hands. They'll shake hands, and so right after that, just grab them and say, "Hey, I'm the interview guy with SBI or whatever."
Like where the camera coming to us? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just stand either here or
bring this with me.
Yep. Start of the fourth quarter. There's a look at that 3-ball made by Avery Beard right before the buzzer sounded at the end of the third. That extended the lead back to 6, 37-31. Bulldogs on top. Again, the winner of this one will meet either Hillcrest or Twin Falls in the semifinals tomorrow at 6:30. Those two teams play at 6:30 tonight.
Bulldogs bringing the ball out.
Even bigger on that three-pointer is the possession arrow favors Kimberly, so they get the 3-ball and the possession back to start the fourth. Tough defense on the outside, but a good pass down low. Lost it, but picked back up by the Bulldogs. They keep possession in the corner, and there's going to be a whistle down low. Just an out-of-bounds play, no foul. Stays with the Bulldogs on their side of the baseline. Shot clock at 19, still plenty of time with the inbound to Beard. She'll step back and almost pulled the trigger on another 3, but this time passes to Chavez. Now to the left side, key to Osborne. She's double-teamed the lane and is fouled on the shot. Addie Osborne, the junior, will go to the free throw line. 2 attempts with a 6-point lead.
Osborne shooting 2 at the line.
Stops the clock at 7 minutes, 35 seconds as the free throw is good. Again, Bishop Kelly battled back in the third period, got to within 1. But now Kimberly extending the lead again as the second free throw no good. Back up to a 7-point game, 38-31. In the corner, 3 balls away. Good! Hit from the right corner, Julia Berloker. Bulldog basketball with the lead back down to 4 after the 3-ball falls. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Lob into the lane. Ball loose, picked up by Kimberly, and the jumper is good from mid-range. Addie Osborne drops it in. Back the other side. Bishop Kelly can't hit the shot. Rebounded again by Kimberly. Loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs, and they'll keep possession. 6-point game, 40-34. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the fourth. Bounce pass down the baseline, great pass, and then feeding into the corner, but stolen away by Bishop Kelly, but stepping out of bounds. It was stolen by Park. She was able to feed it to Berloker, but stepped out of bounds. Gives it right back to the Kimberly Bulldogs. 6 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the fourth. Inbound, 3-ball, left wing. Good again. Same one, Avery Beard. Another 3, almost from the exact same spot, this time off the inbound play. Extends the lead back to 9 after Bishop Kelly pulled within one. They want to have a three to answer, no good. Missed by Glenn, and a chance for Kimberly to pull away again here, making a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter. 6:13 to go. Here's a jumper top of the key, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Bishop Kelly. Knight basketball. Across the timeline, working to McCarthy. Dumped it off down low, bouncing on the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Bulldogs have it with a foul against the Knights. They give the foul to Aubrey McCarthy. That's her third personal foul. Second team foul with 5:53 remaining in the fourth period, and Kimberly throws it away. Half-court pressure, forced a bad pass. That's a turnover, unforced turnover. Bishop Kelly basketball at the half-court line. Still a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs, but now the Knights have the ball back. 43-34, 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. Three ball's good, right down the barrel for Julia Bearlocker. Not going away are the Knights. 43-37. Hustle defense down the floor by Glenn to steal the ball. It would have been a wide open layup, but Maya Glenn sprinting down the court to get the steal. Now the Bishop Kelly Knights. Here's a three, right wing. Rattle it in. The lady is Stifler. Hits the three. We're back to a three-point game. Just as it looked like Kimberly was going to pull away, the Knights again storm back. Missed shot by the Knights, or by the Bulldogs. Knights basketball. Down by three. Drive. Shot, no. Missed it with the rebound to Chavez. Kimberly back down the floor. Here comes Chavez. Jumper on the free throw line to swish. Hey, Addie Osborne back to a 5-point game. Kimberly holding on to the lead, but Bishop Kelly not going anywhere. That's a three-ball missed. Rebounded by Kimberly, and they'll say a travel. Kimberly was hoping to get the foul. Instead, they get the travel call, and it stays with Bishop Kelly on their end. 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the fourth period. A timeout taken by Bishop Kelly, a 30-second timeout. Right now, it's the Kimberly Bulldogs leading at 45 over the Bishop Kelly Knights 40 in the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic here in Idaho Falls. As mentioned, I did have a chance to talk about some of the charities that are being played for by these programs. Bishop Kelly Knights playing for the St. Luke's Children's Cancer Institute. Each year, St. Luke's Cancer Institute cares for more than 200 new pediatric patients, from infants to young adults. They work closely with families to offer guidance, education, and reassurance. Scan the QR code on your screen. You can also visit stlukesonline.org. That is stlukesonline.org. It is Bishop Kelly basketball coming out of their own timeout. They have 3 timeouts remaining, I believe. They inbound to the corner. Baseline drive. Shot is in off the baseline. Take from Aubrey McCarthy. Back down to a 3-point game. 45-42. Kimberly has held the lead the entire game. There's been times where they've held a bigger lead and times where it's been down to just one. There's going to be a foul in the front court called against Bishop Kelly. That's given to McCarthy, her third personal foul. 3 team fouls on the Knights. Bulldogs inbound. We hit the midway point here in the fourth period as we roll down to 4 minutes. Still anybody's game. Blue to Verway, back to Blue. Wants to make a move down the lane. Shot no good, but a foul as bodies hit the deck, and that's going to put Taya Blue to the free throw line off the blocking call. Well, they give that to McCarthy, and the board shows that as her 5th. Yep, and it is her 5th, and so McCarthy will foul out of the game. And Aubrey will have a seat. So it's going to be to the line, Taya Plu, as Coach McCormick does take his allotted time to send in his sub for his fouled out player. He'll send Lauren Park into the game, a sophomore. 14 fouls for Bishop Kelly. No team fouls in the period on Kimberly, as Blue does hit the misses the free throw. Stays a 3-point game with 3:56 remaining. 45-42, one more free throw to go. Blue shoots, no good. Rebound fought for, and it will be a jump ball call. Arrow favors Bishop Kelly. 2 missed free throws for the Bulldogs. Still a lot of time to go in a one-possession game, 3 minutes, 54 seconds. 3 timeouts for Bishop Kelly, 3 timeouts for Kimberly remain. Knights work the outside. 3 balls away, no good. Missing it was Bearloker. Bulldog basketball flew across the half court. Blue drives, kick out, 3's away, off the mark, no good. Fight for the rebound, Bulldogs have it. Bounce it back down the lane, blocked and swatted away by Williams. Into the hands of Glenn. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Bishop Kelly gets the stop. Williams drives, stops, puts up the shot, just missed it from the post. It was a great move. Got her own rebound, though, on the left side post, kicks it out. Extra pass, 3 ball, Stifler, good. So it ends up working out for the Bulldogs. The miss, but the rebound and the 3, and we're tied. 45-45, 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. First tie since tip-off. Right side, great move from Chadwick. Goes across the lane, but can't hit the shot. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Park. Now Bishop Kelly has a chance for the first lead of the game. Driving in, Glenn dumps it off down low. Shot rolls in and good. 47-45. Bearloker takes the lead. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Now Kimberly trailing for the first time in the game with 2:10 to go in the period. There's going to be a foul called on Bishop Kelly. That puts the Knights at 5 and puts Kimberly in the bonus. Brooklyn Verway will take the shots from the free throw line. Looking to tie up the game if she hits both. So far, so good. 47-46, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Osborne back in for Kimberly. Verway for the tie at the line, good. 47 all. Nearing 2 minutes remaining in the game. Bishop Kelly basketball around the outside. Stifler drives, lost the ball on the court, but goes down to get it. Loose ball at half court, batted into the backcourt. It was tipped, bodies dive for it. Bishop Kelly comes up with a small in the scrum, and a timeout quickly called by Bishop Kelly. No, they're going to say a foul. A foul was called. That stops the clock at a minute 49. It's a foul against Kimberly. They give it to Osborne, her second personal, but just first team foul of the period with a minute 48 to go. Bishop Kelly basketball. Knights tied against the Bulldogs. Clock down to a minute 38. Feed to Williams, lost it but collected it. Double team to the baseline, has to clear it back up and outside. 3 ball, Berlacher not able to hit it this time, rebounded by Kimberly. Bulldog basketball. Verway feeds to the right side corner. And a foul on Bishop Kelly on the baseline drive. A non-shooting foul, but in the bonus. And so we'll see 2 free throws coming for Emma Chavez in a tie game, 47-47. Minute 19 remains in the game. Good. Lead back to Kimberly. Second one's good. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Knights with the basketball. Here's Park. Lots of defense in the front court. Great pass down the lane and good. Beautiful assist from Park to Glenn to tie the game again. 49-49. Timeout taken on the floor, taken by Bishop Kelly. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining when we come back in a tie game down the stretch. 1 minute, 4 seconds to go. Another good game, as they all have been here at the Mountain America Center of the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. You're watching live coverage presented by SBI Media exclusively at EastIdahoSports.com.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. For continuing coverage of the tournament and all other local sports, be sure to join EastIdahoSports.com and join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, to join in on the conversation. EastIdahoSports.com, where first touchdowns in 6 years happen.
Welcome back to the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls. Bishop Kelly trailed by double digits at the half, and they had a great third quarter to battle back, and they've been playing neck and neck, have Bishop Kelly and Kimberly in this fourth period. We're tied at 49 with 1:05 remaining in the game. 65 ticks away. We'll see who comes out on top and advances to the semifinals of this great tournament. It is Kimberly basketball after the Bishop Kelly timeout. Feed down low, tough shot, good, beautiful from Blue. Fading away in the hook, right-handed. Now a 2-point lead again for the Bulldogs. Looking for defense, tough shot on the other end, no, but a foul. We'll put Julia Bearlucker to the free throw line for 2 shots. Second team foul. Emma Chavez will get the foul called as the free throw is no good. One more free throw to go. Still a 2-point deficit for Bishop Kelly at the line. That one falls in to make it a 1-point game. 51-50. 44 seconds, and Kimberly throws it away on the inbound. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. It's night basketball. Down by 1. 44 seconds remains. Bishop Kelly to the outside and up top. Park feeds to Bearlocker, takes the 3. Bouncing but no good. Fight for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball call. Arrow favors the Bulldogs. Kimberly basketball. 33.8 seconds remains. Full court press being put on by Bishop Kelly. Stolen and score! Maya Glenn. She did it earlier in the third period. She does it again. A quick steal and score right under the rim. And Bishop Kelly with the lead. 52-51. Timeout taken. Full timeout. We'll take it as well. Another lead change. This time the Knights on top. 52-51 at the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
Enjoy 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Winter snowmobiling, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. Spring and summer fishing, hiking, and kayaking. Fall hunting and camping. Bring your clubs and spend an afternoon at Valley View Golf Course. Visit the world's largest intermittent spring. Walk underneath the world's largest elk antler arch. Come play in our backyard with 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
Another tight game in the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, this time between Bishop Kelly and Kimberly. What a great play right before that timeout. Maya Glenn steals the pass right under the rim and then scores. Very similar play to what she had earlier on. And Bishop Kelly has stormed back and has taken the lead a couple of times, but the last 4 minutes of this fourth period has been a seesaw of lead changes. 30 seconds remains. Kimberly basketball. No shot clock. Dump down low, double team. Back outside, run the lane, shots up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kimberly has it, blocked. Loose ball on the court. Ball's loose. And they're trying to call a timeout with Bishop Kelly, but nobody had possession. And they finally end up with it being Knight's possession. And they are going to give him the timeout now. He was screaming for the timeout earlier, but nobody had the ball. So 52-51, Bishop Kelly gets a huge stop on defense. And they will have the ball with a 1-point lead, trying to complete the comeback. They lead it by 1, and that's their final timeout for the Knights. Can the Bulldogs get a stop and quick score with under, 11 seconds to go? We'll take another 30-second break live from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Did you know that EastIdahoSports.com has a live scoreboard with all your local high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports scores reported daily? Just go to the top of any EastIdahoSports.com page for the latest. And if you don't see the score you're looking for, click the All Scores button for an expanded view. EastIdahoSports.com, where back-to-back state championships happen.
Back in the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. This one coming right down to the final few seconds. Bishop Kelly trying to complete the comeback. Kimberly Bulldogs just trying to hold on. They had a big lead, double digits. And Bishop Kelly just chipped away at it and has come back. We've had multiple lead changes here late in the fourth period. And right now, Bishop Kelly inbounding. No timeouts remain, but with the lead and a quick foul by Kimberly to stop the clock. Kimberly only has 2 team fouls before that one. So that's their 3rd team foul. 3rd personal on Beard. So they'll have to do it 2 more times. Now just 1. After that's another quick foul. And Beard now has 4. So that's her 4th. You got to foul 1 more time. You'd rather it probably not be Avery to do it. Bishop Kelly looks to inbound. It's a loose ball. Was it touched? It was not. Loose ball out of bounds on the inbound play, and Kimberly gets it. And Kimberly calls a full timeout. Bishop Kelly turns it over on the inbound with a 1-point lead. And the drama continues. 9.2 seconds remains in the game. 52 for Bishop Kelly, 51 for Kimberly. But now the Bulldogs will have possession to inbound. Another 30-second break. We'll return to the Mountain America Center in the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
Afton, Wyoming boasts some of the best winter snowmobiling conditions in the United States. With terrain for both the experienced and beginner rider, the backcountry surrounding Afton has something for everyone. Stay warm and comfortable in Afton's fantastic lodging options and choose from a variety of dining establishments. Heading to Togety or Jackson? Be sure to take at least one day to experience the snow in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
Kelly will turn the ball over on the inbound play before this timeout. Pass goes out of bounds untouched, and so Kimberly gets the ball off the turnover. They had to foul 2 times real quick, and the plan being, if you don't get the turnover, foul again. But they got the turnover. 14 fouls on Kimberly, but right now Bishop Kelly is needing a stop on defense. Kimberly just needs a field goal. 9.2 seconds remain on the inbound. No shot clock, 5 seconds. Ball to the left side. Here's a long 3, air ball, but rebounded and tied up. They let it go, no foul, and that's the final. Bishop Kelly with the 1-point win. 52-51 in dramatic fashion. The comeback win. Kimberly had a shot at the end, not able to get it to fall. And that's your final. 52-51. Bishop Kelly will advance to the semifinals. Tomorrow, Kimberly will play in the consolation tomorrow. The semi game will tip off at 6:30 and the consolation at 12:30. Winner of Hillcrest and Twin Falls will play Bishop Kelly in that one. Going to send it to Jack Esplin here in just a moment. He's with Bishop Kelly's head coach, Derek McCormick, to get his thoughts on the win for the Bishop Kelly Knights. And I do think we have Jack ready to go. Let's send it down to Jack courtside.
Hey, Coach McCormick. I'm here with Coach McCormick, coach of the Bishop Kelly Knights. Coach McCormick, you guys down double digits at the half, came out of the half firing. What did you say to your team at the half to get your guys back in this game?
We just said that we played pretty bad in the first half, but the good news is we weren't down by a lot. And so just to get gritty, that's kind of our thing, is to show grit and get through some stuff and persevere, and that's what they did.
What do you have to say about your team that just kept fighting even when the shots weren't falling at times and when you guys were making mistakes?
I mean, we have really good kids, and they just keep battling. We don't have that one go-to monster player, right? But they just kept battling, and everybody helped out. So,
thanks. Good win, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Jack Esplin courtside with head coach Derek McCormick of Bishop Kelly, who gets the win 52-51 in exciting comeback fashion. So that's going to do it for our post-game show here, and we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the next game of the tournament, flipping back over to the boys' side of the bracket for the next game, as that's going to be, I believe, Boise and Century next. So it's live coverage of the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Bishop Kelly with the win over Kimberly. It's all part of SVI Media's live broadcast coverage on the EastIdahoSports.com.